Welcome back to my channel. I am so grateful that you are here. My name is Nikki, and I use my clairaudient and channeling abilities to help people find the magic within. If you're new here, welcome. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Today, I will be channeling messages from the 2015 horror comedy The Final Girls, starring Taysa Farmiga and Malin Ackerman. The film follows a young girl named Max who loses her mother in a car accident, and then in the present moment right now, she goes to a movie theater with her friends to watch the 1986 film Camp Bloodbath, which actually has her mother in the film. So some interesting supernatural things take place in the theater, and her friends are actually transported into the film. So they have to face the serial killer slasher in the film, and it creates a very cool dynamic for a horror film. I thought it was wonderful. The messages in the movie resonated a lot with me on a personal level. So in the next part of the video, you will see 3 piles. Please meditate on the pile that is speaking to you and go to the timestamps that I provide down below to go directly to your reading from there. Also, if any part of a message does not resonate, just know that message is not for you. Only take what resonates and leave what does not. Let's jump into it. Hey pile number 1, welcome to your reading. What are your channeled messages from the film The Final Girls? I have your pile right here. Let's see what your messages are. First we have confusion. The Fool. Be brave, little one. The Alchemical Artist. I am beautiful and everybody loves me. I radiate acceptance and I am deeply loved by others. Love surrounds me and protects me. I show up for myself and the world. Magical Gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Okay, pile number 1. So, what I am seeing first and foremost here is that you are very confused right now. That's why we have the confusion card. And it's because you are in the unknown. You cannot see far enough ahead of you as to what is going to transpire in your life, and it kind of in a sense has you freaking out a little bit. And that's nothing to be ashamed of, because it's just a matter of putting ourselves in a position to let go of control. The reason why you feel confused is because you have put yourself into the unknown, as to speak. It's like, what now? And Spirit wants you to know that the steps are going to be revealed to you. but there is a little more action that needs to be taken on your part right now to propel you even further. This is the time to really, really believe in yourself, because you are on the verge of a major breakthrough. There is a magical gateway that has presented itself to you. And with the Fool card, it's all about taking that leap of faith and continuing to move out of your comfort zone. I feel that you have moved out of your comfort zone, and that's why you're feeling confused, because you're like, okay, well, I took this leap of faith. Why is nothing happening? And it's because there's more action. You have to move even farther out of your comfort zone. There's more action you need to take, because with this magical gateway card, I'm being shown the scene in the Final Girls where they are at the movie theater, and it's 1 minute they're watching a movie, and the next they are literally sucked into the film. That was the magical gateway that they stepped into. So there's this sense of you still needing to walk through that gateway, because it's a matter of not being afraid of the unknown, knowing that your greatest rewards are going to take place in the unknown. So the characters in this film, they step into the unknown, and what they don't realize is they are on a loop reality. So I feel like because you need to take more action in your current situation right now, you're on a loop right now, just like the characters in this film. In the film, I'm being shown after they get sucked into the film, they don't realize they're on a loop until they sit down on the curb or on a bench in the film. 92 minutes passes and a bus drives by in the film, which is the characters from the movie that they are stuck in. And they're like, okay, well, this is strange. So they sit back down, and another 92 minutes comes by, and the bus drives by again. So they let 3 hours pass by before they realized that they were on a loop. But once they had that awareness, they took action to move forward and see what else was taking place in the movie that they were stuck in. So there's a loop happening in your reality right now that you need to become aware of. And how you do this is you look for patterns that are repeating themselves. Because once you are aware of the pattern that is continuously taking place, you have that awareness, you can make a new choice and break the cycle. So that's what the characters in the Final Girls did. Once they realized they were on a loop, they took action, they broke that cycle, and they moved onward with their journey. So don't be afraid to break these patterns that are showing up. That's why we have Be Brave, Little One, and the Fool card. The Fool card is all about new beginnings and taking that leap of faith. So there might be a difficult pattern that you're afraid of facing right now. But once you do it, that's where your breakthrough is going to take place, and the confusion will dissipate as you continue to move forward. Your next steps will be revealed to you. So even though the unknown is scary, it is not something to fear. And that's why we are seeing I show up for myself and the world. So by being brave and taking that leap of faith forward, not only are you showing up for yourself, but you show up for the world, because everyone in your reality is a reflection of you on some level. So where do you need to show up more in your life for yourself? Believe in yourself and step into the alchemical artist that you truly are. And I'm being shown, for some reason, the cinematography in the film The Final Girls. This is a very original and unique movie. So I feel like some of you may actually have a passion for film and or writing screenplays. This is just a specific message for some of you, but they're showing me specifically how creative this movie is, the artistry that went into it, and how they were able to take two different timelines and, in a sense, merge them together, where that's understanding that everything is taking place right now. So they're also indicating a message from the film to stay present, because everything is happening right now. And what are your greatest gifts that you have not shared with the world yet? Because with the alchemical artist, this is all about mastering the best version of yourself, stepping into the best version of yourself, and no longer playing small, because you are too big and inspirational and have too much light to share with the world to play in that small of a playground. You have bigger fish to fry in this world. And once you realize that and you continue to step into your power, amazing things are going to happen. And we have I am beautiful and everybody loves me. So yeah, they are emphasizing that you really need to believe in yourself, because that's where the true magic happens. On the back it says, I radiate acceptance and I am deeply loved by others. Love surrounds me and protects me. So for some of you, I feel that this loop reality that you are in right now, it has to do with accepting something in a certain sense. Maybe you have tried to change certain aspects of things in your reality. Maybe you have tried to fix certain people in your reality. And it's important to understand that you cannot control what goes on outside of you. You can only control how you respond to what is going on outside of you. So if you want your outer reality to change, you have to start from within. So accept yourself for all that you are. Believe in yourself. Believe in the magic that you are not only creating right now, but creating for people in the future. And how many people that you are going to truly inspire with your creative talents and gifts. And I'm hearing for some of you, you have very spiritual gifts that are coming online right now. Perhaps you are a healer. Perhaps you have psychic foresight. Perhaps you have a knack for just your energy in general is healing. When you walk into a room, people can pick up on your healing, and you might notice that people compliment you on your energy. So that's a very good confirmation of the powerful energy that you have. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, this is just really accepting yourself for who you are and speaking and living your authentic truth. So those are your messages. Pile number 1 from the film The Final Girls. If you enjoyed the reading, if it resonated, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, pile number 2, welcome to your reading. What are your channeled messages from the film The Final Girls? I have your messages right here. Let's see what they are. We have abundance, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, it's better to live one day as a lion than 1,000 days as a lamb. Trust and act accordingly. I love life. It is my birthright to live fully and freely. I give to life exactly what I want life to give to me. I am glad to be alive. I love life. Whenever I compare myself to others, I simply say this prayer. The light I see in them is a reflection of my inner light. And your final card is Come Together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. Okay, pile number 2. So what Spirit is showing me with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse here, that you are in a situation right now that feels very boring. You feel unmotivated and uninspired. But what Spirit really wants to stress to you is that it's a matter of the choices that you are making in the present moment right now. Because you have a lot of abundance available to you. It's just a matter of owning the decisions that you want to make in this present moment. So on the card here, we have a man who lost all his money down a drain, and he is just anxious, and he's not really thinking about ways about how he can get the money out of the drain. The girl next to him, however, meticulously uses a magnet to pull the money up out of the drain. So there are options available to you. It's a matter of how you are choosing to perceive your current situation, and allow yourself to open up and receive the abundance that wants to come in. Because Spirit is showing me that there are opportunities all around you that you are not seeing, that if you were to just trust and act accordingly and move forward, say yes to one of these opportunities, the energy would shift in a very powerful way. So it's a matter of making a decision to move in the direction of the abundance that you want to create for yourself at this time. So trust, faith, and taking action is crucial. There are also 2 other blocks to creating the abundance that you want right now. The card here, whenever I compare myself to others, I simply say this prayer. The light I see in them is a reflection of my inner light. And I am being shown the scene in the final girls with the friendship dynamic between the 3 girls, Max, Vicky, and Gertie. Vicky is jealous of the friendship between Gertie and Max. And she actually states this in the film. And she's constantly comparing herself to Gertie because she misses her friendship that she had with Max. And she, in a sense, became mean towards both of these women in this film. And it was because she felt left out. And she was comparing herself to Gertie, wondering why Max didn't value the friendship that they had. But when they all talk it out, they realize that it was just a matter of how things were being perceived. So I do feel for some of you, there is a situation where comparison is taking place a lot. There's this energy of jealousy, and Spirit is saying, don't compare yourself to other people, because what happens is that when you see someone else succeeding or thriving, or you see perhaps a friend with another friend and it makes jealousy take place, or this could be a love relationship, this could be anybody, this could even be a family member, some type of a dynamic where comparison is taking place. But what happens is you're actually seeing their inner light, which is a reflection of your inner light. So when you see somebody that is just shining bright and it triggers comparison or jealousy within you, that is a key to say this prayer to yourself, that the light that you are seeing in these other people, it is a reflection of your own inner light. And when it comes to abundance, there is no lack of abundance in this universe. So when you celebrate the success of other people, you are coming from the understanding that there is plenty for everyone, and that your unique gifts and abilities, the ones that are unique and original to you, nobody else can bring those forth in the world like you do. So you have a very creative gift that you should express in the world, because it's a gift that's going to inspire a lot of people. I feel like you have already inspired people with your gifts. So it's just a matter of not allowing yourself to compare yourself to other people, and coming into the awareness that when other people are shining, that is a reflection of you shining. So these people are showing you what is possible for you. So when you have that awareness, it's easier to transmute that energy that might be, in a sense, lower vibe or wanting to bring you down. Then I'm being drawn to the card Come Together, and I'm being shown the scene in The Final Girls where all of the characters in this film, they have to devise a plan to take down the villain in the film, Billy, the serial killer slasher. And they devise a strategic idea to create booby traps all over the house because they're stuck in this 80s film. And they've seen the film so much that they know how to outwit the killer. So they put their heads together and they create like 5 or 6 booby traps in the house, and they just set it up for the killer to just fall into all of these traps. But they put their minds together. Spirit is showing me that it's essential for you at this time to allow yourself to work with other people. And I think what may be getting in the way of that is the tendency to compare oneself to each other. But if you can set that aside and recognize that these people are shining example of your inner light, then it would be easier to come together with people and work together as a team. Because when you work in a team with other people, you create something so extraordinary, because each person has a unique gift that no one else has. You have unique gifts that all these other people don't have. And when all of that comes together, it's just something so transformative. Like, I'm being shown the creativity from the film The Final Girls. This is a very creative film, and it touches on different timelines, the 80s and also modern day now. So it merged both of those together. So there is a need to stay in the present moment as much as possible, because everything is taking place right now. Spirit is saying that there is more courage, more bravery for you to tap into, because we have it's better to live one day as a lion than 1,000 days as a lamb. Spirit is showing me how fierce you really are, how much courage you actually have. And once you move through any fears that you have, you're going to see that fear is an illusion, and you're going to step into this lion strength that is unlike any other. They are showing me the scene where Max is taking on the serial killer in The Final Girls, and she's just fearful. Like, she's like, it was like Braveheart, like strength. And Spirit wants you to know that you are strong, that you have that same tenacity within you to exude in your current situation right now. And they're also showing me that there was a time in your life in the past, this is a specific message for some of you, where there was one time in your life where you did exude this lion-like energy, and you think about it a lot. Spirit is showing me that you think about this moment a lot. And that is a reflection of what you can step into now. The fact that you did that then means that you have everything within you to do it again now. So they're saying, yes, it is better to live one day as a lion than 1,000 days as a lamb. So that one moment, it opened up an awareness that is perpetuating into your present moment right now, and it's reminding you of what you are capable of. There are going to be fewer and fewer days as living life as that lamb, because you are not meant to be a lamb. You are a lion. So step into that power. And your final message is, I love life. They want you to get excited. They want you to enjoy your life, to live life fully, to break out of this pattern that is taking place in your life right now. On the back it says, it is my birthright to live fully and freely. I give to life exactly what I want life to give to me, and I am glad to be alive. I love life. So when you are co-creating with the universe, you have to meet the universe halfway. So this Eight of Pentacles energy and these decisions about moving towards the abundance that you want in your life, one thing that will help you is to recognize the abundance in your life right now in the present moment, and to be grateful for those things. Because when you practice gratitude for the good in your life right now, when you affirm that you love your life, then you are shifting and creating the reality of the life you want for yourself. So it's, in a sense, kind of proving to the universe that you appreciate all of the abundance already and that you're ready for more. And when you practice gratitude for that, that is when the universe brings more of that, of what you desire, to you. So thank you, pile number 2. Those are your messages. If it resonated, if you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. Hey, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. What are your channeled messages from the film The Final Girls? I have your pile right here. Let's see what your messages are. We have enlightenment. Six of Cups. Don't tell people your plans. Show them your results. Enter. One step forward, one step onward. I trust the process of life. There is a rhythm and flow to life, and I am part of it. Life supports me and brings to me only good and positive experiences. Life to bring me my highest good. Releasing anger from the past sets me free in the present. Motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Okay, pile number 3. So what I am picking up on very strongly from your cards here, and what Spirit is showing me, is that there is a cycle from your past that is continuously repeating in your present moment right now. And it has to do with something you are angry about. That's why we have releasing anger from the past sets me free in the present. So what in the past took place that you are still furious about? Because I'm being shown in the Final Girls how when the main characters, they go and watch this movie in the theater, the main character, Max, it's a movie that her mother was starring in when she was younger. But in the past, Max lost her mother in a car accident. So she is still holding on to that anger of having lost her mother in the past. And it was affecting her present moment right now because she literally gets sucked into the film with her friends, and it's just this loop reality. So I'm being shown that you are on a loop right now with a situation from your past, which the Six of Cups represents the past. This is something Spirit is showing me you keep thinking about. So some of you are angry about having lost someone in the past and also being hurt by someone in the past. There's a lot of different dynamics here. But what is happening is because you're still holding on to that anger, it is creating the same type of experience in your present moment right now. It's something you keep reliving over and over again because you're holding on so tight. So the key here is to let go of that anger once and for all. And I also am being shown that the anger that is staying in your body right now, the fact that you're not expressing it, the fact that it is staying in your body, it is creating illness in the body. Because when we hold on to pain without expressing it through our emotions, which is how we heal, the pain stays trapped in the body and it manifests as disease, as illness, as just physical symptoms that are uncomfortable to deal with. So, how can you release this anger? I'm being shown there is a guided meditation specifically from Louise Hay, and this is a very powerful way to release anger. In the guided meditation, Louise Hay has you visualize the people in your past that made you angry, and you say everything that you have left unsaid or you need to get out just to get that anger out. Just expressing it, getting it out is freeing you from that pain from the past. And if you don't want to watch the guided meditation, this is something you can do on your own. You can visualize the people in your past who have made you angry. You can just speak to them like they are right there in front of you. Just say everything that you need to say. And I'm also being shown journaling. If you journal out how you feel about the situation, that is also getting your emotions out on paper. It's getting that out of your mind and getting it into the physical reality of your life, where you get the emotions out on paper. That's another way to release the anger. But it's very important to do this because the longer that the anger stays festering in your body, it's going to continue to create physical symptoms that make you sick. So do what you can to release this. It is something that is no longer serving you, and it's time to let it go. And I'm also hearing forgiveness. Forgiveness is not something that can be forced. That's something I reiterate on my channel all the time. But when we forgive, we do not forgive for the sake of the other person. We forgive to let those emotions go, to let that pain go, because holding on to it just continues to fester and create illness and sickness and realities that we would rather not prefer. So I'm being shown specifically the scene where Max is talking to her mom in the movie, and her mom doesn't know that she's her mom in the movie. She's playing the character in the movie. So she says very powerfully, "You have to let me go." So perhaps there's a person in your life that you need to let go of. Because sometimes people are only in our life for a season. It serves a purpose. We're supposed to learn something from it, and then we have to move forward, because I'm being drawn to the card here. Enter one step forward, one step onward. So this is the process specifically for this reading, where you're letting go and then you're moving forward into your destiny, into freedom, into just more bliss and abundance. Because I can see that you are working on something right now, and motivation has kind of felt stagnant. That's why we have motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. So what has prevented you from motivating yourself is this situation from the past that keeps replaying in the present that has left you so angry. You're going to find it so much more easy to motivate yourself, to move forward, to enter one step forward, one step onward. But first, whatever you're holding on to, you have to let it go. And Spirit is showing me that some of you who are holding on so tight is because you don't trust the process of life. That's why we have I trust the process of life here. You think if you let go, then things are going to get worse in a sense. There's just this feeling of not trusting. Like a lot of you feel like you have to hold on to the pain because it has, in a sense, created a comfortable survival reality for you. And Spirit is saying, no, once you let go, you're going to see that you truly can trust the process of life. There is a rhythm and flow to life, and I am part of it. Life supports me and brings to me only good and positive experiences. I trust the process of life to bring me my highest good. So there's a need to get in the flow of life. But if you're creating that resistance and you're not able to let go of the past, that's why we stay stuck in the past and the present moment. But once you truly let go, you're going to see that everything is okay. It is safe for you to trust the process of life, and you will see the momentum pick up and move forward much easier. With the Enlightenment card here, this is something that you are becoming aware of right now. You are being enlightened about the situation, just like Max was in the film The Final Girls. She didn't have this awareness that she needed to let go of her past until she was thrust into this movie that showed her that she was on a loop, repeating the same patterns. And holding on to that anger of having lost her mom. But your spirit guides, your angelic support team, they are showing you situations in your life that are bringing you into more awareness about this anger that you are holding on to, and they are helping you let it go. That's what you are being enlightened about. You're being enlightened of what no longer serves you, what it's time to let go of. And that the only way to truly let go is to move into the fear, because fear is an illusion, but the key is to allow yourself to move through it without giving into it. So once you truly let go of the past, of anger, of things that no longer serve you, you are truly going to motivate yourself to create the life of your dreams. And Spirit's final word of advice here is to not tell people your plans. Show them your results. Because I feel like there are some people in your life who don't really uplift you in a sense. And when you share something you're excited about with them, I see that they have a tendency to, I'm being shown, they trample on it. they criticize it, they put it down, and this is energy that you should conserve for yourself because it's protecting your good feeling emotions. Because I can see when you work on something you are passionate about, joy just exudes from within you. So if you are working on something creative, if you are starting a business right now, the best thing you can do is to stay quiet about it at this time. Your results will speak the volume. So it's best not to tell people your plans right now. And then when your results are speaking the volume, you'll see why Spirit gave you this advice. So those are your messages from the film The Final Girls. If it resonated, if you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.